I'm Roger Haney, your Director of Marketing and Communications right here at the City of Pflugerville. And this is PF Insider Frontline Work, heart of the city. And today I have Robert here with me, who is our city building official. He's part of the Planning and Development Services. So Robert, what does a building inspector do?
We inspect the buildings that are under construction to make sure that they conform to all minimum code standards, plan specifications, and manufacturers' installation recommendations.
That's cool. I'm excited. I know you're going to take me on a couple of sites, and we're actually going to do the job together. So I guess we get going. Right. Yeah. So we're here at our new office park in Pflugerville. So what's some of the things that you would inspect here, Robert?
So for this particular inspection, this is one of our more intensive inspections. This is called the frame group, where we inspect all aspects of the frame, the electrical rough, the mechanical rough above us, and the plumbing rough.
Cool. I'll go with you. So kind of show me what you do and tell me what you're looking for.
When they're installing the electrical lines, first off in commercial, we make sure that the correct material is installed. We make sure that because this is all metal, this has to be bonded. Bonded is a type of grounding, so we make sure that bond screws are in there. We're also checking the top plate penetrations up there. You see how they're fire caulked, just to ensure that all top plate penetrations have been sealed.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's like that red paint stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
The idea behind that is if there's a fire in here, you don't want air coming down out of the attic to feed the fire, and that stops it from traveling up into the attic. Another huge aspect of the electrical rough, for example, right here, we have to ensure that these penetrations are more than 1.25 inches away from the edge of the stud. And the idea is when they come to sheetrock this thing, when they go to screw it, you don't want your screw penetrating the cable here. So in this particular case, what I would do is tell them to put a nail guard right here that'll protect that circuit right there from being penetrated by a screw.
So like once again, when they turn on electricity when it's new, you don't want to turn it on with a nail through the power cables. Yeah.
Right.
So this builder looks like they're doing the right thing.
They're doing pretty good. There's a couple of areas where they're going to need to put in some nail guards, but for the most part, they're good.
So Robert, what are we looking at here?
So these are the digital approved plumbing plans. This is going to be the second aspect of this particular inspection. We're going to be looking at what's called the plumbing top out. Now, everything below grade to this point has been inspected before concrete was even poured. So now we've got to test and check on the above grade plumbing. Much like electrical, top plate penetrations need to be sealed, which you see in this case they are not, so that's going to be a deficiency that we note to them that they'll have to come back and correct. They do have all their nail plates in place to protect those lines.
Oh, I see, yeah, like the little metal plates coming down, yeah.
Correct. Over here behind us, this is the plumbing for a toilet and a lavatory on the other side in the other suite. Water supply line for both. Again, top plate penetrations will need to be sealed. Over here is the lavatory for this particular bathroom. Got their nail plates in. The system is on pressure, on water pressure. That's how we test, make sure the water lines are not leaking, and the plumbing is filled up with water to 10 feet above floor level.
Yeah, it's funny. I would think that these would be metal pipes. Are they not doing that anymore, or is it more plastic now? Or
for the most part, the industry standard now is to go with this is called PEX piping. Much quicker, actually lasts longer. It's got better longevity, especially with regards to cold. It'll expand and contract better in cold and heat, as opposed to metal. And it's probably a lot cheaper as well.
So it looks like they have some work to go here to put that ceiling on the...
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right.
Well, we're here at an active construction site, so it's a little noisy, but Robert, what are we inspecting here?
We're inspecting overhead mechanical today to ensure that the ducts have been properly wrapped.
Okay.
Everything's connected. These guys are looking to close up this ceiling now, so before they do that, we've got to make sure everything's nice and tight before they do. So initially, we're looking at the duct here, make sure it's all wrapped up and has the correct R value rating. You just walk along the duct, make sure there's no holes, everything's taped up, it looks nice and tight.
And if you find a hole, do you just document it and you communicate it to the contractor, or is that?
Typically, the trades walk with us during these inspections, and they'll correct the deficiencies as we note them. That way we don't have to come back and do another inspection. Right over here, if you look up at these lateral takeoffs from the main branch duct, this is your main branch duct right here. Each lateral duct has to have what's called a damper in it, and that's what this device is here on the side. And then what that does is allows them to later test and balance the whole system. Every diffuser has a set point that delivers the amount of CFMs, that's cubic feet per minute of air. And that's how they go through later and balance everything out, make sure one diffuser's not getting more air than any of the others.
So you have to know a lot about building and construction and all of that. I know you've done this for years.
Here in the city of Pflugerville, all of the inspectors are what are called combination inspectors. In other words, we inspect plumbing, electrical, mechanical, and building. Other jurisdictions, inspectors focus on maybe one or two trades. You have straight electrical inspectors, straight plumbing inspectors, but here in the city of Pflugerville, we do them all.
So we're one step ahead of the game.
I hope so.
Yeah. So now we're here in the restroom facility. What are we inspecting here, Robert?
In here, we're looking at the exhaust ducts, make sure that they've been installed in accordance with the plan. They also have to have dampers on them and also supply ducts for the air.
So you were telling me earlier that you all don't just inspect commercial facilities, you inspect residential as well.
That's correct. What we just went over today were just a couple aspects of the commercial side of what we do. On the residential side, we cover everything from swimming pools, solar installations, volume builders, of course, remodels, porches, patios, pergolas, all the different aspects of residential construction as well.
So pretty much everything. So thanks so much for showing me the ropes when it comes to building inspection. It's pretty cool to see kind of firsthand what you all do to kind of keep residents safe and to make sure that we're up to code with all of our new building and construction. I think I did a decent job, right? High five?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Make sure you tune in for the next PF Insider Frontline Work, Heart of the City, where we take your eyes and ears to places in Pflugerville you've never seen before.